everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some awesome music for the next level on our Patreon page. It is a genre level that we hear all different types of music from all different types of artists, and today it's Melanie Martinez, Mrs. Potato Head. I had a Mr. Potato Head when I grew up. I think it's just evolved over time with the movie Toy Story, but it's Mrs. Potato Head today. You know our purpose, spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Can't wait to hear what this one's got. If you want more reaction therapy like everybody over on Patreon does, go there or go to YouTube. We have memberships, private live streams, extra content, and tons more. But without further ado, can't wait. It's Melanie Martinez, Mrs. Potato Head.
You into a man magnet just like this month. Only $10.99. Side effects include depression, self-confidence issues, reprogramming for age to obey man and death.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk hair. Tired of having to go to the salon to achieve this pure, perfect woman look? We're bringing the salon to you. Betty's Wigs has many perfect blonde wig options for you to choose from. Long, medium, and short. All beautiful.
She's just trying to be a little girl. You know, this is a perfect image. I have a lot of issues with this, with young girls and young women who get stereotyped and, you know, looked at and talked about by the way they look, or it is a problem, especially when it comes to your body or it comes to your looks. And she's got these two stories right so far. Number one of diet pills where, hey, you can be thinner because thinner is always better. Or, hey, you can have this kind of hair because this kind of hair is better. And she's now starts to question herself. And we should not do that, especially to all young people, but especially to young girls, because it sticks with them that they are not good enough and that who they are is only okay if they look this way, act this way, or present this way. And that's just not cool. It's not good. I don't like it. It presents a perfect picture here, though. You're talking about mental health. This is what happens early on with TV, with social media, with comments from people, coaches, parents, you know, teachers, just everywhere.
All blonde. Get the perfect woman look.
So upset, doesn't feel good at all about what she just heard. It makes her question herself. Interesting with the black and white hair on both sides, two different sides of her. But then she goes to do the very thing that's on TV. She goes to portray that image because, well, that's who I need to be. And that's not who I want young people growing up with, because that's what we talk about when we talk about past trauma or past anxiety and stress that's placed on you that you carry into adulthood. And you tend to find people that treat you that way, and you tend to never feel good about yourself, and your self-image comes from other people.
If you weren't born with it, you can buy a couple ornaments. Just be sure to read the warning kits, 'cause pretty soon you'll be bored of it. Ha ha, sexual. Hey girl, if you wanna feel
left. So she becomes this person, turns herself into that person. Notice she took the diet pills, she put the hair on, sat down in front of the TV as a little girl, And then turns out, finds a guy, this happens all the time, finds a guy who actually not only encourages it, but demands that you look a certain way, act a certain way. Completely wrong. Don't like it at all. This is the stigma I want to be able to conquer. This is the thing I want to be able to spread to the world, to tell people. Number one, don't treat girls this way, or women. And number two, don't let this guy define who you are for sure. I need a facelift. Come on. Come on.
Sexual. Hey girl, if you wanna feel sexual, you can always call up a professional. They stick pins in you like a vegetable.
No.
Kids forever, kids forever. Baby soft skin turns into leather. Don't be dramatic, it's only some plastic. No one will love you if you're unattractive. Oh, Mrs. Potato Head, tell me, is it true that pain is beauty? Does a new face come with a warranty? Will a pretty face make it better? Oh, Mr. Potato.
I love the image. Just wondering about the Mrs. Potato Head thing. It's that thing where you get a potato head, right? If anybody's played with it, everybody's played with it, I think, where it has all the ears, the eyes, the lips, the teeth, the hair, has all these different parts you plug into this potato head to turn it into whatever you want. And listen to that. Is it true that pain is beauty? No, it's not true. And I think that's what we sold ourselves, especially with all the cosmetic stuff that goes on. Not that there's anything wrong with anybody who does any kind of treatment on themselves if they want, only if it's what they want for themselves, and not to try to get a response from other people or to try to present an image that is not truly themselves. So I really want people, and a lot of times people get cosmetic surgery before they really talk about it, before they go through what it means. And it's one thing if you have certain physical features that you just have never sat well with in yourself. It's another if, well, in order to attract this guy or in order to get this attention, I need to be able to do this. And then it grows one to the other. Can become obsessive over time, for sure. Is it true that pain is beauty?
Will a pretty face make it better? Oh, Mr.
No.
Potato Head, tell me, how did you afford a surgery? Do you swear you'll stay forever?
No.
Even if her face don't stay together. Even if her face don't stay together. If you want a little more confidence, potatoes turn to french fries, yeah, it's common sense. All you need's a couple more condiments. And
It's sad. The topic is sad to me. The beat is awesome and the lyrics are clever. So I've got all these mixture of things, the sadness, the hardness of the beat. I just love the song, the music part of the song, and the cleverness of these potatoes turned to french fries, y'all. It's common sense. All you need is a couple more condiments. Oh my gosh. It's so well put together, so well said. Listen to this.
french fries, yeah, it's common sense. All you need's a couple more condiments. And $100,000 for some compliments. Ha ha, it's such a waste when little girls grow into their mother's face.
Yep.
But little girls are learning how to cut and paste.
No.
And pucker up their lips until they suffocate. Ha ha, kids forever, kids forever. Baby soft skin turns into leather. Don't be dramatic, it's only some plastic. No one will love you if you're unattractive. Oh, Mrs. Potato Head, tell me, is it true that pain is beauty? Does a new face come with a warranty? Will a pretty face make it better? Oh,
No, don't worry. It's just a little plastic. No big deal. Nobody's going to love you if you're unattractive anyway. It's completely false. Like, that's just the story, right? The narrative that's sent out there. I'm so proud of her for doing this song and this video because it really shows the pain sometimes people will go through to present that image or to get that person or to be somebody that's not even themselves just to be able to get love and attention. And it's not okay. Again, if you want to do something for yourself and you feel better about yourself and you love it, if I wanted to get hair on top of my bald head just for myself, then I would do it. But not to be able to, or if it's something health related, but not to be able to do it because society tells you to do that.
Mr. Potato Head, tell me, how did you afford this surgery?
Yeah.
Do you swear you'll stay forever, even if our face don't stay together? Stay forever, even if our face don't stay together. Stay forever, even if our face don't stay together.
Man.
Oh, Mrs. Potato Head, tell me, is it true that pain is beauty? Does a new face come with a warranty? Will a pretty face make it better? Oh, Mr. Potato Head, tell me, how did you afford this surgery? Do you swear you'll stay forever, even if our face don't stay together? Stay forever, even if our face don't stay together. Stay forever, even if our face don't stay together. Stay forever, even if our face don't stay together.
Man, this is painful to watch. Like to see the story of her trying so hard to become this person for him, right? Only to realize he just didn't want to stay because she didn't turn out the way he wanted her to. And he had this perfect image of how he wanted a woman to look. And then he goes and finds somebody else. And she's doing an amazing job of looking all these different ways. The makeup and costuming is incredible here.
Stay forever, even if our face don't stay together.
Melanie Martinez, Mrs. Potato Head. I still don't even know which of, I was like 5 or 6 different looks she had is Melanie Martinez. I'll have to go see because she did such a phenomenal job of looking so real in all of those parts of the video. But what a story. So true. This needs to be out to the world. Like this needs to be shown so that young women can see. Do not do this for those guys, and do not do this for the world that you think you're only going to be accepted if that's the case, because you are worth way more than that. You deserve way more than that in life. To know that you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're talented, you're capable, you've got what it takes, all of that. I try to tell that to people all the time in my office, to really look at what your worth is instead of what somebody else thinks your worth is. But remember, Hidden Real Therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description of this video. Go to our Discord server. Over 3,000 friendly people there to be able to talk to. Give us your comments, feedback, insight. And if you want more content or live streams, go to Patreon or YouTube. There are memberships there that you don't want to miss. Thanks for helping us spread mental health awareness, and we'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.